Morning, everybody. So let's have a look at the DAX now. And remember, guys, if you haven't subscribed, you're a new viewer, please subscribe. We're trying to spread the word and get a big audience. More people, many hands make light work, as they say. So the DAX. The DAX for me right now is I mean, if you look at the weekly, have a look at this range. I mean, we basically made zero progress for the week, negative or positive. So what I'm reading into this is a lot of indecision. We have sort of bounced off the cloud, but it's definitely not anything that fills me with confidence for a direction. Okay, I'd like to see a solid, maybe a longer tail at the bottom with a bigger body, giving me a sense of rejection, or a solid green bar or for up, or a nice red bar to indicate that we have some more downside coming. But there's absolutely nothing over the last week. Really, that's a proper range bar. That okay. So it's a range bar which also rejects the cloud, and we are in the cloud now, and we underneath Kijinson, and we've got Tikinson below it. So we're kind of in between the two, which also indicates a range. The cloud twist has got a bit bigger. Okay, so we've twisted, and we have flat, but the future is not bright. The future is bearish. So we have that bearish signal. We have Chiku span here, which is bearish. We've had the crossover, which is bearish. So there's three bearish signals here. Okay. So yeah, I think let's just drill down and then see if there's anything that we can see. So on the daily, the key thing here that has happened is we have come across, we've broken through the 200 EMA, and we kind of held our own. So this range bar that formed was above, closed sort of on the 200 EMA. It was on Friday, and at this stage, futures is above that area. Okay, and as I've said in the past, we do have the 100 EMA, this blue dotted line, and the 200-day EMA grouping together. And often when this happens on the DAX, I don't know if we've seen one on the daily here, but on the lower time frames, well, here we go. You can see when these two group together and cross over, then there's normally some indication of a move. Okay. I mean, you go back in your data and have a look. You'll see especially on the hour and the 4 hour, when these when the 100 EMA and the 200 group together like this, it's always an indication that there's a move coming. May not be immediate, but there's a breakout coming. Whether it's down or up is what it's going to be. And remember, I extend my moving averages into the future by a few positions. So, I think it's five or 6 days that I extend, 23rd of April to the 3rd of May. So it's basically a week that I'm extending forward, and it's flat. So the projection right now is flat. Okay. We did bounce off the cloud as well. So the bullish signals we have on the daily are the twist there, the CK net, and not CK, the Tikinson and Kijinson crossover here, sorry. And also we have Chiku span that is broken through, and we're sitting here just below price, below the cloud. So that's the last bit of resistance that it has. Then let's just get down to the 4 hour. Let's see if there's anything. So the 4 hour is technically still bullish. So, moving averages are pointing up. We've had a 100 and 200 crossover here. We kind of rejected off Tikinson, of Kijinson, sorry, the red line. We stay below T-consent for a long time, but we've now sort of gapped up in the after hours market. So yeah, so long as we kind of stay above T-consent, Kijinsen, then your bullish momentum should continue. But for me, with all these tails up and down, this you can just see this is just pure indecision. Nobody knows what to do. Everything's confusing. So what's happening is people are getting in and getting out, taking their profit. No, they're not holding a position. Okay, and we're going to get down to the hour, I think, just to see if there's anything. For me, the DAX is probably not going to be something I'm going to trade today. I mean, this is just all over the place. Okay, so what I can point out here is just have a look at how this flat bit of cloud here, you see the flat cloud, I put a line there, see how it was rejected. And there's another flat cloud, see there's a flat cloud, and look where buyers stepped in. Okay, so now on the hour, we have had a bullish crossover with T-consent and Kijinsen, and Chicospan has broken through price. It just needs to get through Kijinsen and then the cloud, and then we have bullish momentum in place. So I think for me, let's just get rid of that, and let's take it from there to there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Okay, I mean, look at this hour here. I mean, that tells you nothing, just indecision. Nobody knows what's going on. And okay, this is a range, so let's just copy this. Okay, so this bar touched, we've just broke through, that bar touched, technically that bar touched, and this bar touched and broke through, so it's a range. Okay, I know that other people draw from the bottom here to here and it'll give you a megaphone, but technically it's exactly the same thing. Okay, price is moving down in a consolidation form, so it moved up, then it is moving down, consolidating. The next thing we want to check is just check the Fibonacci from the bottom here and take it to the top. Okay, so we bounced off the 50 and we still got 61.8 here. So I suppose for me, we're going to be waiting for a breakout here as well. And again, this is probably going to be one, if you've got time, just to watch the first hour on the 15-minute and just see what kind of direction we get. Not something that I really like doing, but it's the only thing that I can see that will get you in on this market right now. What I would like to see is a pullback to the bottom here. That's kind of what I would expect. So maybe hit up here, bounce, and come back and close this area here. So that's kind of what I would be expecting. So we have the daily pivot here, and this is going to offer resistance, and it won't break through after hours. You know, these ranges really break after hours, so you'll probably see around 8 o'clock the price will still be in this area where it may just pop through, but you're on the cloud, so it'll be a short, probably back to gap close. Let's take it from here, 35 points, so that gap is highly probable that it'll close. And then the jury's out as to what's going to happen. So I think a break of this range is what you're looking for. So it'll be kind of an hour close, an hour candle close above this range will help indicate a break to the upside, and a break to the downside. It may not just break, it may just extend to the downside to come and test this 50% Fibonacci area here. And we don't have a big breakthrough, if I remember correctly. Let's just put that line on. Okay, that's the top. And we suppose we do have one, this high here, which hasn't been what was tested here. Yeah, so there's no real, that Brooks gap is closed. I don't think there's another one down here. There is one right down the bottom, but that's quite far. So yeah, people, sorry. For me, probably not going to trade the DAX today. There's nothing that I can see that stands out. So I think I'll just sit on my hands on this one. See what bulls today that may actually give us some direction. So rather wait for the daily or the 4 hour to give us a candle that's telling us the direction it's going to go, and then we can take the trades. Anyway, that's the DAX, guys. Hope it helps. Don't forget to subscribe. Doing this on a daily basis for you, so hopefully it helps. Anyway, catch you later.